Hold on now. Just echoing on me. Is it echoing? No? Awesome. I feel like something, I got a small echo here. Where it's coming from. Mute the music for a second. Oh, yep, there it is. Yeah, I turned the music off for a second. Maybe if I mute. How about now? Yeah, I got my phone and I got my phone muted. Mike's phone is muted. I don't know what was going on and why it's going. What's up, Stuart? Maybe. Oh man, I don't know what is going on here. I don't get it. Factory streamyards on phone, mute the YouTube on computer, and use the chat. All right. I don't understand it because if I mute the mic on the computer, then that's off music. are going down soon. That actually is okay. How about that? Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know, man. I just haven't been in much of a mood, so it's still echoing. Are you able to hear me? Maybe that's where my problem is. I got StreamYard going on my phone and my computer, but I'm completely muted on my phone. So I think if I shut my phone off, I think I'll make a difference. Shit, I don't even know if you can hear me or not. I hear myself echo, so I think you can hear me. Maybe we get rid of the StreamYard on my computer. Um,
Okay, so I don't see you at all. Uh, I can hear the audio of me, so let me see if that's coming through. Okay, I'm taking over. All right, so I'm going to shut some stuff down real quick so I can open up some resources, and then we'll walk you through. We'll walk you through getting up on there. Okay, so down at the bottom, you have your mute and your stop cam. So is your stop cam let me get over there. Is your stop cam so if you have like a little red box and your icon will look like this. So you'll have like a gray box and then you'll have probably nothing because you don't have anything in there. If you have your start camera as red, then you're not going to be able to show your screen. So is your mute and your start camera, are they both red? Hi, Lisa. So go ahead and just enter into chat. Then, hey,
Okay, I
you.
can see myself.
Now I
Can-
can hear you.
You can hear me too. Okay, I added myself to the stage. Apparently, I have my phone and my computer signed on to StreamYard, but I had my phone's cam off and the mic was off. And I figured I was trying to be able to listen to the music at the same time
Yep.
without making myself echo.
Okay, so I have to do this just because I see yours. Oh, can you pick that up?
Hey, Lisa, Pop Smurf, everyone.
Not sure why that fell over. I'm not sure what happened. That was weird. Sorry, my green screen just fell on my son's head.
Oh no. You okay?
He's like, "What the hell?" All right, so now I'm back.
Hello.
So you see this? I got one
Um,
too.
oh, I love my hat. I love my hat,
As
man.
soon as I saw your hat, I'm like, I'm gonna grab mine.
I actually have a small stockpile of these things because the wires keep breaking inside, or it'll just get old and nasty, and I'll switch hats. But yeah, this is the greatest invention ever.
Oh yeah, I love them. They're good for if you're moving stuff around or walking your
Mhm.
dogs or stuff like that. It's really easy to
Yep.
see, and you have your hands free. And
Yeah,
what's going
I
on, David
actually
Carlisle?
bring both of my dogs out at once. I put one on the leash, and I can just kind of spot the other one if a car happens to be rolling by, so cars can see my dogs. But
Yeah, cool stuff. I just saw the lights and I was like, I'm gonna grab my hat. It's ironic that I have it sitting right here. It's actually, believe it or not, so if you have a coin, you can actually look at your
oh, I
coins with them.
oh yeah, I use it all the time for my coins.
Yeah,
I'll pull my hat off so I can spot, hit it from the side. But yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I have it for a couple different reasons, but my brim's all jacked right now.
Okay, so I'm not echoing anymore. Am I still echoing?
I don't hear an echo at all.
Interesting. Oh, I think it's because I muted my computer. Um, and if that's the case, I still won't be able to play music through the computer without it echoing.
Maybe. So depends on if you're sharing. So when you share your screen, so if you go down to the bottom and you click on present and you share your screen, You're
Okay.
going to get this little thing at the bottom of it that says also share tab audio.
Um, share screen sharing in within two with
Yeah.
two monitors.
So,
Screen sharing works best on a good computer. Some screens let you share audio. Okay, share screen. Click on that.
yep. Now, across the top, you'll have your browser and you'll have window, entire screen. But at the bottom, you'll have this little toggle and it'll say also share tab audio. So if you're playing music from a site, so let's say that I'm going to pull up um, YouTube free music and I'm going to have that playing in the background, I can open up a window, minimize it, and then have the audio playing on the tab, and then I'll be able to hear because the tab is playing. So it's like I have a second person on my stream. And then what you can do, so when you have matter of fact, here, let me do this. Um, you're not monetized, so I'll do YouTube free music. And I'll pull this up and I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. So let's click up. What kind of music do you like?
I'm down for pretty much anything.
Okay, let's do. Okay, so we'll play this. Turn the volume up. Hear the volume real quick. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that down. I'll minimize that, get back into StreamYard. Okay, so what you can do is I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to do the tab specifically for this one. I'm going to click share. Now you're going to see the little pop-up window down below.
Okay.
Right? Go ahead and click on that. You're going to see that it's a Tom McDonald Superman video. Now, if I click play on here, you
Unlock
hear the audio
my
come.
phone
Oh wow.
and watch the world die. They crying to God
Are you
while
hearing
they
the audio?
run for their lives. Blood on the
Can you hear the audio
streets.
coming through?
I can
Okay,
hear
so
the
you can adjust the sound and the volume and whatever you want to do. But
okay.
down below the window, you have those little boxes, and you can click on the 2x2, the ones that are side by side.
Okay.
So you'll have the big box, and then the one to the right of that is like you and me zoomed in. And then the one to the right of that is two boxes. It'll just be us in normal mode.
For
So,
some reason it disappeared and I can't find those little boxes.
are you in full mode?
No, well, no, I don't think so.
So if I stop sharing the screen, do the boxes come back?
No.
Okay.
That's interesting. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So it might be the Windows setting that you're in. So in the bottom of StreamYard, you're going to have um, a view setting. Hold on just a second. I don't know why it's doing this to me. There should be a little view setting, so you can click on the. Do you see? Do you see like a solid black screen and then you and me, and then there's basically nothing else, no chat window, no nothing.
Yeah, well,
Okay,
I clicked on full screen and I just exited out of it to see if that did anything.
so if you exit out of full screen, you should have the chat on the right hand side,
Yeah,
and then down below the main window, you should have these little small boxes.
and the in those little boxes I have me and I have you.
Okay, just between that and the main window, There
It
should
just
be boxes that run across that show you like the various screen positions.
actually,
Oh, okay. So do me a favor and hit cancel.
hit cancel where?
So
Oh,
see
right here?
yep, click right there.
Okay.
Okay, now they're back.
Now
That
they're
was
back.
perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
okay. So now we're going to go ahead and present. So I'll share my screen again. We'll get the Tom McDonald video up. And it's okay. The reason I do this when I'm demonstrating for people, so go ahead and click on the Tom McDonald one, is he put out a video and said, if you want to stream my stuff on your stream, go ahead. It's free. I give you full permissions. I
Okay.
have that video and it's saved. So if anybody ever comes back and says copyright, I'm like, I got permissions. He said I could use it. Um, so anyway, we have this set up. So now what I can do is, and I don't know how loud this is, so I'll try to turn it down.
Bombs in the
So it
sky.
should be fairly mellow, right?
Goodbye.
Pretty quiet,
I
not too
hope
loud.
you had dreams
Yeah,
come
that's perfect.
true. I hope
Okay,
they
so
see
now
in
click on
their
the two
crosshairs
boxes
what I see you
of you and
I
me.
hope and I pray. That's all
So
I can
you'll see
do.
like the one big box. There you go. Okay.
I
So you
don't
can still hear the music
understand
in the
who is good
background,
or bad.
but now
They
you just
don't
see me and
care
you,
as long as you got all
Okay.
your
right?
sense. We need something fast.
So this
We
is
need
another way that
something
you can
fast.
do the music
More than
without actually
where is Superman?
having the music. So you can share your screen, you can play the music this way.
Where's
You can have the music
Superman?
playing in the background, you can do all this cool stuff, and then you change the
Where is
audio, do whatever you want to do. It's playing behind the screen, so it's not a big deal.
Okay. I'm actually I muted that so I could hear you a little easier. All right, so I'm gonna give this a shot now. So I
Oh,
hit
okay, sorry.
present. No, that's okay. So I hit present, um, share screen, um, share screen again.
And then if you
So,
have something open, you're going to choose the tab you have open. Now, thanks, Lisa. If you already have your tab open for your music or whatever, then you choose that. Now, the only thing I don't know, you have audio in the right hand column. You can click on the bottom right. I can't remember what it is. I can't see it on mine because I'm not streaming, so I don't see the same menu. But it's the
okay,
bottom one, and then you can scroll all the way down. I think it's branding. If you click on branding, you can scroll all the way down, and you'll have different music sets. You can choose those. They suck. But if you have downloaded music, you can upload the music to that. You just have to make sure you have all your copyright stuff. Now,
right.
if you're not monetized right now, you'll get a copyright thing, whatever, and make sure that you put all the information in, who the publisher is, when the record came out, who did it, right?
Okay,
You don't have the rights, all that other goofy stuff. All that stuff has to be in after you're live. Otherwise, they'll strip it for monetization and they'll slap you on the hand. And
I've been getting a lot of my videos blocked in regions and removed lately because of copyright restrictions, but they're not hitting me with strikes, but they're removing my material.
okay, so the reason they're not hitting you with strikes is because you're not monetized.
Oh,
Now, if you were monetized and they were trying to get that, then you'd be getting hammered. Um, but that's usually because of the type of music that you're listening to. Now, you can, um, I'm going to take this hat off. It's making my forehead itch because I didn't clean it. I'll put this one back on. It won't make my head
mind.
itch.
So the question mind everybody.
um, so what you can do is you can actually look at either software where you get free music, or you can, if you, let's say you have an album and you purchase the album and you stream the album, you can play it, you just can't make money off of it. So if
Okay.
you're ever going to do that, then you have to turn the monetization off, and then they'll give you whatever. They'll have the copyright thing, but as long as it's not monetized, it won't be that big of a deal.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
up,
Stuart.
Stuart?
Welcome, brother. What's
So
going on, man?
same old, same old.
Just wanted to say hi and fuck everything up.
Awesome. I'm glad you
It's
did.
all good.
Yeah,
What's up,
I'm
chubby
never
Hutter?
gonna remember everything, but I think I got the sharing thing down. I think I'd be able to. Let me give this a shot here. I'm gonna pull up my music again, and
Get him to just be able to have a couple people on panel and worry about the music later.
well, the main reason I kind of brought anybody up right now is so I could figure out how to get the music up here. Because getting people, I played with it earlier in a private and like on my own, and I was able to go back and forth and get between like I signed into StreamYard with my computer, and then I logged into YouTube with the phone, and I brought myself up from there, and I think I got that part down. And I was playing with the little boxes below, so I could do like stuff like this.
I've always done it backwards. I StreamYard off my phone and YouTube off the computer, and I can interact with chat better that way. Like,
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure. Well, yeah, you guys are viewing me from my phone. Like if I want to look at the camera, I'll look at the phone. But
yeah,
the settings and everything that I'm playing with right now is on the computer in front of me, which
Oh,
may be a mistake.
so I do it totally different. So the way that I do it, and I don't know if this is beneficial to you guys, but I'll show you how I set mine up, and it's way more conducive to uh, streaming easier.
actually doing stuff.
So I'll share my entire screen. Say again?
Actually doing stuff.
What?
We're
Yeah.
trying.
So I'm going to actually share my screen.
It's much
No.
better to do it from the computer side and learn all the implements. But thank you.
Yeah.
Frostbite, I respect you. Thanks, Shroom Day. I'm just fucking with you. Y'all have a great night. Bye.
Hey, rock on, man. Thanks for coming in.
So go ahead and click on this and I'll show you kind of what I do. Open me up and I'll walk you through setting up. So this is the StreamYard. That's what I have open. You'll see that moving
See right
around.
now. I'm
So
trying
if
to.
you open your StreamYard and you drag it to the right, you'll see that it pops up and it pins against the side.
I was trying to make you big here. How do I make you big?
Oh, so on my one that says Frosty, click in the upper left-hand corner of that little box.
Okay.
No, so there's two Frosties. You'll have me and then you have my screen.
Wr-
In the
wrong
one that has my screen in the upper left-hand corner of the click that little box that's there, and that box will make it full screen. Perfect.
There.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'll show you guys what I did again. So you'll have your normal setup here. So what I do is I move that over to the edge, and as you move it to the edge, you'll see where it kind of jumps up and makes it to where it pins to the right-hand side of the screen. Then what I do is I drag this, which is the pop-out chat, and I drag that over to here. Now I have my entire StreamYard set up, and I have my YouTube chat over here. So I open up a YouTube and then I open up and pop out the chat and put it on the side. So now what I can do is I can come over here and click on private chat and say, now I
Oh,
can talk with you. Now people obviously I'm sharing my screen, but other people can't see that. So I can maintain internal chat. I can maintain the external chat. And so I can see what's happening on the stream and I can see what's happening out in YouTube land as well as pay attention to what's happening with the panel. And so when I'm coordinating a stream or when I'm running a stream, this is the configuration that I use because one, you're able to see all the information, you're able to see the chat. I can say, at Papa, what's up? How you doing? Right. And let's say, hey,
Okay. Sweet.
so then
Now
I
I'm
can send you a message without ever saying anything to him saying, hey, I have found out that Papa had a hard day. So go shout him out and say hi. Right. And then you can come up into chat, or if you're doing the stream or whatever, say, hey, Papa, how you doing? Good to see you. So glad you're here. And so that's how you can engage with your panel members without saying anything. And it's all right in front of you. So this is a really good way to do a structure. Anybody who's doing a stream where you're doing it online and you have your computer, this is a really good setup because you have both levels of communication and you're able to share that across the board.
okay. This is great. Thank you for your help, man.
This is what I live for. I like teaching people how to do stuff. When I learn something, whether it be about coins, whether it be about silver, whether it be about, I'm glad you're here, brother. Whether it be about gold, whether it be about, a new shiny object, whether it be about stamps or whatever the hell it is. When I find out really cool information or I find a better way to do things, I love sharing it. By default, I'm a process improvement guy. And so I really like to kind of say, and people go, well, you're going to work yourself into a hole because somebody's going to be better than you. Well, then I've helped them. I've done exactly what I want to do.
Hmm.
And, they say not to kick everybody on your way up. Well, hey, if you can get there before me, get there before me. I'll be
Great.
happy to be a strong supporter of you. Um,
And from you. Absolutely.
yeah, and so it's about building community, about building relationships, about joining a network. And so
Yeah.
I like to teach people this kind of stuff because I want to be in the streams where people are coordinated and organized because it's fun, right? You can gain attention to people. You've seen panels of 3 or 4 people where it's like they're just inside each other's mind, and this is why.
Okay. This is fantastic. This is kind of how it is with the mycology community. We all learn from each other. We're all growing with each other. And it's all about helping each other, the community. It's all about community.
Yeah, yeah, and that's it. It really is all about community. So,
Okay.
but when I saw you were up there, I'm like, oh, black screen, no sound. Let's get
Yeah,
this working.
thank you. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try to get my music down back into um all right, I think I got it. Share.
Backpack, no wallet, no phone, just an open road.
It's working.
Loud and clear.
1,000 miles in, I've never been so close to home. And where no man go. I watch spirit provide, I set the fear to the side.
All right, I gotta think on how to turn that down. I don't
Now,
know.
that is something that I'm not certain about. So you should have in I
I'll
wonder if that's only for StreamYard
I'll
audio
try
though.
it on YouTube.
Um
It turns it down.
yeah, so if you go to
I think
Clearly alive, when you take a leap of faith, you have to pay.
I'm not sure if that worked or not. Did it stop playing?
no,
Okay.
I can hear it. It's perfect. It's very quiet in the background. I can still hear the music. I can still hear you talk.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. So I just adjusted the volume right on the YouTube video itself. Now I gotta, how do I remove? No. Stop screen. Oh, I removed it. You're muted. Oh, there we go. No.
Turn his game down a little bit. So
Oh, did I? Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to
no,
me.
it's all good. There's this whistling tune on his game, and it's like nails on a chalkboard.
Okay, so all right. I think I got that down. Fungi flows, share. I accidentally got rid of it. Now I just got to figure out how to take it off of the screen.
So now what you do is, so you have the big one, and then you have the two small ones, and then the two small ones again, right? So if you click on the first one, so click on the one to the right of that.
There we go.
So now we have you and I, and if you click to the one to the right, it'll zoom us out a little bit more, so we're not, there we go. So we're not magnified in the screen. But you still have your audio in the background. You're still going. I still can hear it. It's very faint. It's quiet, but I can still hear it. It doesn't overpower the conversation, and we're good.
That's what I was looking for. I can hear you just fine. Awesome. I apologize to everybody in chat that I'm not responding to. I'm not paying attention to the chat at the moment.
Brent's throwing time, mess it all up. Yeah, well, the thing about setting this stuff up is you have to just get here and do it, right? You have to fumble through it. You have to figure out what's going on. My general rule of thumb for people is make a lot of mistakes now.
I'm good at
this. Is when you want to screw up.
Yep.
Right. Learn all the stuff now.
How to make every mistake there is. That's how I learn. I learn from mistakes.
Exactly. Yeah.
And a lot of them.
Yeah. So, I'm right there with you. Learn all that crap now, right?
Yeah.
Do the live video that you don't know you're doing. I've done that. I've been sitting here doing stuff, and a buddy texts me and go, "Do you know you're live?" I'm like, "Really?"
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm going to play around with something or other, and I was looking and doing something, trying to figure stuff out, and I was pretending like I was talking to people, and people are like, "What the hell are you doing?" I didn't have the chat open; the window was minimized, and he texts me, and he's like, "Do you realize you're live?" And I'm like, "No."
I didn't know you guys were watching that.
And that was less than a year ago. So
that's like butt dialing. One time I butt dialed one of my customers while I was yelling at my daughter and my niece for spreading chocolate all over the furniture. So I lost my shit on 2 5-year-old little girls, and one of my customers got a 3-minute long voicemail listening to me yell. I pulled my phone out of my back pocket and saw the timer going, and I saw the name. I'm like, oh, click. They never responded back. They never asked me about it.
Well, that's grace right there. I would have been like, "Hey man, you all right?"
Right?
What's going on, Spudley? How you doing?
Spud. How's Spud, Big E, Cheryl? I haven't been paying attention to the chat. I'm learning. Frosty's educating me here.
Trying. I just like helping, man. I've done it for other channels, and I'll continue to do it as I learn. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how to turn on a special sound when somebody subscribes.
Okay.
Because my daughter and I were joking around, and she's like, "I got a really good idea, Dad." And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "You like this corny song?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, when you get a new subscriber, you should play it. When somebody donates super chat, you should play this goofy song." Just a small little snap. And I'm like, "That's a great idea." So now I got to figure out how to do it. So those are the kind of things I'm working on now. So when I figure them out,
have it play
I'll let
automatically.
people know how to do it. Say again?
Is it possible for it to play automatically? Like, you don't know
Yes.
somebody's subscribing and just boom, the music comes
Yes.
up. That
So
would be cool.
when I'm using Streamlab, when somebody subscribes, I get a little pop-up window over here in the upper side of my screen, and
Okay.
it's welcome so and so is a new subscriber, and you can change
Wow.
the message and have it do whatever. But
Okay.
there's some things that you have to do. So you have to have like an AVI file or an audio file or whatever, and it'll have to call this small little sound bite. And then so when it comes up, it'll play um this stupid little ditty or whatever it is. Um, there's another thing called redeem where you can redeem laughs or, make Steve Carell go, no, no, oh my God, no. Right. You can do all sorts of weird stuff like that.
That's
So
awesome.
I want to do very, very, very minimal stuff where if somebody throws a super chat or somebody buys memberships or something like that, I'm not gonna just do general dumb stuff because I'll be in the middle of educating somebody about something and Steve Carell will jump up and be like, "No, God, no."
Right.
I don't wanna do that. But if somebody subscribes or does a super chat, I want
Right.
people to draw that attention to them and call them out, say thanks or a new membership or something, right?
Have you thought about the unknown? Super, super smart dude. He might be able to help you with that if you reached out to him. He
Yeah,
seems
I
to
don't know. Actually, I don't know who that is. So,
know. Well, hang out long enough and
well,
he'll
they
probably,
are unknown, right?
yeah.
No, I don't know who they are. It's kinda sad to say, but there's so many people. It's hard to keep up with everybody.
It is, but there is a lot of very gifted and talented people out there in the
That
community of
indeed.
all trades. I've noticed that, like, everybody knows something about something in this community. The unknown happens to be a techie kind of guy, like really good with computers. So, yeah.
Alright, so I'll do a
Next
call
time I
out.
see him pop
Unknown,
in,
if you figure out who I am or you see this, look up Frostbite, hit me up. I wanna talk to you.
yeah, there's definitely some people here that will be able to relay that message. If I see him beforehand, I will absolutely have him reach out to you.
Yeah, I would that'd be awesome. And then again, like I said before, I'll pass the wisdom on.
Yeah, but hey,
So
man,
cool. What are your plans for to tomorrow?
I'm going over to a buddy's house, and him and I are gonna just kind of spend a quiet day together. His dad passed away last year,
Oh, that's
and
a bummer.
my mom passed away uh, not too long after, and both of our families had shrank tremendously. So him and I are just going to hang out and spend the day together and maybe drink some of his father's scotch that's been sitting up on the shelf for the last 25, 30 years. Yep. Yeah. His
That's
father's an old collection of liquor and he hasn't touched it. It's still sitting there. Um, the cabinet is actually covered up with saran wrap to keep the dust off everything. And he talks about opening up a bottle every once in a while for special occasions. And tomorrow might be that day just because it's both of our first Thanksgivings without, his father and my mom. So,
yeah.
yeah,
That's one of those where if the conversation's good, you just slow sip, slow roll that thing and just absorb it and enjoy it and
yeah,
take it easy. And one glass lasts you 2 hours, and
it's,
that's those are the best.
yeah, sit there and talk about our parents. Um, actually, he gave me, when his father passed away, at, I was at the funeral, and at the last moment, he asked me if I would be a pallbearer. And his father was buried with honors, and he got the 21 gun salute. And him, his sister, and myself were each given a shell from his father's
Awesome.
21 gun salute. So His dad's shell sits on my back bar next to my dad's shell. Well, when my dad was buried with honors, they're both in the same cemetery, about a half a mile apart from each other. So I'd like to think that the two of them are sitting up there and drinking beers and talking shit about their kids.
I have a good buddy that died in Afghanistan, and he lives about an hour. Well, his family lives about an hour north of here,
Okay.
and I haven't been there for about a year and a half. But we always joked around that if any one of us was to pass, there's always a we just open a beer and set it on the headstone, and
Yep.
we'll always drink one or do something and just toast everybody. And it's kind of a solemn moment, looking back and having joked about stuff or talked about stuff like that and then actually doing it. It's a pretty somber moment.
It
So I
is.
need to get my butt back up there.
One of these days, I would really like to sit down and have a beer with my dad, but I've only gone to the cemetery once. My father's been gone since 2020, and I've gone there once, and I can't bring myself back again right away. But there's just been so many losses in my family in the last few years. It's just having a hard time dealing with it. So
I
I'll take
understand.
what's that?
I said I completely understand. I lost my dad in 2020 due to COVID. He
Yeah,
had was on a ventilator and just didn't make it.
yeah. I think it was the emphysema that got my dad. But yeah, COVID's taken. I've seen COVID take too many people close by, but I try not to think about these things too often, just because it's just been nonstop lately. So
What's going on, Passion?
passion. Hey, Jessica, good to see
How
you.
are you? Yeah,
Unless you,
Lisa, it seems like it was a tough year for a lot of people.
it really has been. I'll be thankful when the year is over, but I said that about 2022, and it just kept getting worse.
Oh man, so your military background, right?
I'm not I've never
Just
joined the
your family
military.
and everybody.
My entire family.
I got to tell you what happened to me on base yesterday.
Oh,
So I went to the commissary, went through the gate, and as we're going through the gate, I see a bunch of security forces lined up along the fence, trying to
okay.
figure out what was happening. And there's a ground crew there, lawnmower, and they have this guy on the ground. It was like, what in the hell's going on? Well, apparently he was filling up his gas can,
Oh
his
no.
lawnmower, right? With this gas can and filling up his lawnmower, smoking a cigarette, somehow got gasoline all over his arm, lit his arm on fire, was running around waving this arm thing, trying to get it out. Security
Oh,
forces came over, tackled his butt, and arrested him.
arrested him.
Yeah, you can't wave a firearm on base.
I'm glad that was only a joke. Oh man.
It got too serious. I had to lighten things up a little bit, but
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I fill my I fill my tank in my truck almost every day, and I usually have a cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
no, it got serious for a minute. I needed to loosen it
I
up and
needed that.
crack some jokes a little bit. It's a
That
really good one. It's a lot of fun.
that
So
was
I
good.
got another one about guy dropping an I-beam on his toe, cutting his big toe off. But when they went to transport him to the hospital, they couldn't find the toe. So they looked around, looked around, looked around. They came to me and said, "You're good with processes. Help us figure it out." And I was like, "Well, call a tow truck."
Cute. That
So,
nice.
Frosty, have you send my package yet? A long time ago. Am I supposed to be sending you another one? Because that was like There's a silver ounce, and that went back early no or man, end of October. I can double check. You should have one because we were talking about the silver round, I believe, right?
I
Let
hope
me know.
nothing.
If you didn't get it, I'll make it right.
I just got something in the mail the other day. Let's see.
Send me an email, Jessica, okay?
I got a new bar in the mail yesterday or a couple days ago. This came from Historic Metals. Dude gave me an awesome deal. He asked me not to share it, but I won't tell you how much I paid for it.
Very nice.
Yeah. I didn't know they made CC bars, Carson City bars. Is it? I don't know anything about US stockpile or anything like that, but I told him I was looking for a 10-ounce bar. And he asked me how much I had to spend, and this is what he sent me.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, I've been buying coins for book fills. I haven't been buying any of I haven't really been buying any silver.
Yeah. I've been trying to buy silver for melt, but I keep getting these really pretty bars that I just can't bring myself to do it. I got a couple of 10-ounce bars down there, a few 5-ounce bars, a kilo bar. I just can't bring myself to melt them. I bought them for melting purposes, but they are pretty.
Yeah, I've got a couple really nice ones. I think the last one I got was the Poseidon. That's a good looking bar. Um, and then I finally got I should have brought that up. The St. Helena, it's the one with the ship on it. The
Okay.
250-gram bar. Man, that's a pretty bar.
Wow. I have 2 rounds. Did they make a series for the St. Helena rounds?
St. Helena has a whole bunch of different rounds, 1, 2, 5, 10 ounce. They've got 1, 5, 10, and 1 kilo bars.
Oh wow.
They've got a whole bunch of stuff for the St. Helena
Oh boy. Well,
series. Yeah.
I thought there were only 4 rounds. I got 2 of the 4 that I knew existed, and you're gonna end up sending me down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
One,
it's been a while. I'm trying to look up.
shoot, let's see here.
Yeah, Jessica, that was sent around the 2nd of November. So if you haven't got it yet, let me know because I can
If
resend it.
if anybody wants to come up and hang out, feel free. But yeah, I've been yeah, I got 2 of the St. Helena ones. I'm also starting to collect the UFO over rounds, the UFO rounds. Those are pretty neat too.
There's a lot of them. I think they just came out with their final one, but there's another mint. Um, Mad Stacker showed another mint that's doing some of that stuff. What's going on?
Hey,
Hey,
Frosty.
Jessica.
And they're doing the alien thing as well. So
Hey.
Yeah,
Well, my thing is ships right now. I love ships.
do you? I'll
Yeah,
have to
ships
keep
are my
eyes
thing.
open. I don't think I have any. No, but I will absolutely keep my eyes open, and if I find anything that would make a cool pour, I'll keep you in mind for sure.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I got. How are you doing, Jessica?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look for something.
Take a few,
have-
no problem. How you doing, Jessica?
I'm doing good. I've been having those days with my acid reflux.
Well, that's never good. That stuff burns. So, are you ready for Turkey Day?
Papa Juan knows it. Yeah, I'm ready. My mom did some cooking earlier, and so I stay in my bedroom while she does the cooking.
Oh, get your butt in the kitchen and go help your mom. I help
You
my
know,
wife all day long cook stuff.
I used to love helping my dad make Thanksgiving dinner.
I'm still learning how to cook.
Baking, I used to love baking. Every single holiday, me and my father would wake up super early in the morning. My parents were divorced. So every holiday, my father would make all of these pies for my mom and my mom's family, and I would bake them with him from scratch. Lemon meringue pies, pumpkin pies, apple pies, cherry pies. This, when my dad passed away, I asked my sister, my sister was the one taking care of my dad. And I asked my sister, I said, I need you to do me a favor and get me dad's cookbooks. And it took her about 2 years to get them for me, but she just got this for me a few days ago. This is the cookbook. This book belonged to my father's great grandmother, then my grandmother, then my
Oh,
father
that's
got it,
awesome.
and now I got it. And this is
That's
the
awesome.
this is the book that we used to bake out of, all the different desserts and pastries, and it's old, old Betty Crocker book. But this is probably one of my favorite memories, like of all time, is this book right here. I couldn't believe it took her 2 years to get it to me, but I got it. This is another one we used to cook out of. This one's been around for a little while, not as old as the other one, but this is the other one. My father is a chef, so that was his thing.
Nice.
He liked to
Yeah,
drink a lot and he liked to cook a lot.
I can cook, but bacon, man, I mean, well, I can cook bacon. Baking, it's just one of those things that, you know, they turn out all right. It's never really, really good. My
Yeah,
wife does something like that. It's amazing. I just, but I can make duck à l'orange or, beef bourguignon or all that kind of stuff. I can cook. I just bacon, unless it's going to be like a half chicken or Cornish game hen or beer can chicken or something like that, which is, set it at 350 and leave it for an hour.
right.
But
Sounds like you know how to make some stuff, some things I've never heard of. Hey,
I,
Jack.
hey, what's going on, Jack? How you doing, brother? I just enjoy cooking. My wife and I split it pretty flat across the board.
Yeah,
We do, I mean, you name it, Asian, Indian, eclectic,
see,
um, soul, you name it, we can cook with. So,
yeah. My girlfriend does all the cooking here. Um, my daughter's a little older now and she's out of the house. But one day my daughter turns to me and says, Dad, you say you can cook, but you've never cooked anything. Like, what do you mean? I used to cook for you every night. And she's like, I don't remember. So I told her, I said, tomorrow we're going to make some lasagna together. And she said, okay. My girlfriend was so pissed at me that night that we made the lasagna, my daughter and I, because my girlfriend always heard me say the words, I know how to cook. Yeah, I can cook. But when she actually ate my lasagna, she looked at me. She's like, this is delicious. And she was mad because I never cooked for her before. So in the 12 years that we've been together, I've only cooked once. Um, well, for us anyway. But every once in a while, I'll jump in and I'll help her out. She would be mad if I actually said this in front of her. My girlfriend is still learning. So every once in a while, I'll jump in the kitchen and turn the stove down or turn the oven up and she'll ask me what I'm doing, and it's just like, we have a gas stove. Controlling heat is very important.
Oh yeah,
She always,
yeah.
she always had an electric stove, and it's just like, no, I will not.
You can choke it really quickly.
I won't own an electric stove. There's no way. My mom had an electric stove. My father had a gas stove. My father could cook. My mom's favorite meal was spaghetti with ragu meat sauce. So
Ooh,
yeah,
biscotti.
spaghetti is good, but when it's the best thing that my mom could cook, it wasn't that great all the time.
Yeah, at that point, it's called preparing a meal, not cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you're gonna start dicing up some tomatoes and making your own sauce, that's one thing. But
Oh,
opening a
see, if you're
can,
gonna take ragu, you need to get some good Italian sausage and cook it in there for a little while. Grab you some stewed potatoes and a little bit of tomato paste, and add some additional oregano, some garlic, and
yeah,
thyme, and you're set.
yeah. If she had anything, Mom, I'm sorry for this. If she had anything, her spices came from the dollar store. I love you, Mom, but
I can't I can't be at the stove unless my mom or my mom and or dad or my grandma's there with me.
yeah.
They're
Well,
afraid I might get myself burned.
yeah, it's not that hard to burn yourself. It's actually pretty easy.
Yeah, I was
God,
actually watching a YouTube video earlier where a very accomplished chef toasted the tar out of his hands by touching the bottom of a pan that was sitting on a stove
mm-hmm.
and burnt the snot out. This is an accomplished chef. So it's like,
Yeah,
all right, ding ding.
yeah. I picked the frying pan up off the floor that I dropped once when I was working in a kitchen. Not even thinking. Alls I knew is there was a line of slips in front of me, and I had to get some stuff done. I dropped the hot plate straight off the grill and leaned over and picked it up without even thinking. And
Oh yeah.
it was so hot, I didn't feel it right away. And I picked it up and I could hear it, and I dropped it. But yeah, I cooked the crap out of my hand.
I did that with an iron skillet once. Being
Mm.
young, my grandma had asked me to move some stuff, and I just moved it. And man, that was
It's a learning experience.
because cast iron, even after it's off, it's hot for a long time, and yeah, it woke me right up.
That's all my father had hanging on our walls is cast iron. Yeah, that's now that you got me thinking about it, that's probably the next thing I'm going to reach out to my sister for and let her know I want dad's cast iron pans.
Oh man, I cook in our cast iron probably 10 times a month. We
Yeah.
either do chicken or and what's nice about the cast iron is it's so versatile. So you can sear tuna in it one day, and then you can cook a chicken casserole in the oven with it the next.
Hmm.
So cast iron's that's such an
Yeah.
amazing tool.
Yeah, as long as it's properly taken care of.
Yep, you gotta season it all the time.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Lisa. Hope you're well. Enjoy your day tomorrow if we don't chat with you before then.
Lisa, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great day tomorrow.
I'm
At
gonna
some
have
point, what's that?
I'm gonna have Papa and Grandma come over here for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
That's
nice.
fantastic.
Yep.
Very cool.
They don't live that far from me, so I'm very close to them.
I
That's
love
awesome.
watching the videos with you and your grandmother, Jessica. Seeing you guys together is just beautiful.
Yeah, me and my grandma like to do some cooking, especially when it comes to Christmas. We make the cookies around Christmas time, but when I cook the cookies with my mom on Christmas Eve, we made the cookies for Santa.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah,
A lot of
But
good
and
memories there.
do you
yeah.
put the eggnog out there for them too?
Yeah.
Or is that for grandma?
That's for Santa's Claus.
Nice.
All right. Well, folks, it is 1 o'clock. I'm going to go try and get some shut eye before we have to get up and start cooking in the morning.
Oh, wow, it's 2 o'clock here. I didn't even realize it's that late.
Yeah, it is. It is late. I'm going to get some shut eye.
Yeah, my
Frosty, I
mom.
appreciate your help, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me up, Jessica. It's good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you too.
And anyway, check and look through if you've seen that stuff. If you can't, let me know. Send me an email and I'll make it right. But like I said, I believe I already sent that to you. So
All right.
we'll,
Yeah,
we'll
it's
confirm.
been
If not, it's all good.
yeah, it's been a while and stuff, and it's hard for me to remember because my memory loss.
Yeah, well, I think all of us have that in some fashion. So don't feel bad at all. But
And Frosty,
all
I'll
right,
keep you in mind. If I see the unknown, I'll ask him to get in touch with you about the
appreciate it.
sound. Not a problem. If
All right,
anybody
folks,
else
and if-
here does happen to see unknown, ask them to reach out to Frosty.
yep. And if I don't talk to you guys ahead of time, I ask for only one thing. Okay, I ask this of everybody. If you drink, lose your keys. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate too many of you to lose anybody to one foolish moment. So, if you drink, lose your keys. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. Be blessed, and we will catch you later.
Much love, brother. Thanks for
Have a
coming
good
on.
night,
course.
Frosty.
How you doing, Jessica?
I'm doing good. I've been painting today.
What are you working on?
I'm working on mystery painting, but it's a surprise.
Oh, okay. I won't ask
Is it-
then.
But I'm doing one of the mystery paintings for my co-host.
Are you? Okay.
It's a
Hey,
logo. It's a logo painting.
oh,
doing
all
the-
right.
Yeah, that's one of the mystery paintings.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We got to
And
talk
what's-
about. We got to talk about you
Yeah.
doing a painting for me with frogs and mushrooms sometime.
You mean
What-
like a painting?
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to commission you for a piece of art.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. I'll I'll have to send you some pictures of my frogs because I have different species of dart frogs. I have a type of frog that's called a bumblebee dart frog. They're actually
Oh,
yellow
cool.
and black. And then I have blue frogs, and I have bright metallic green frogs.
There's my email right there.
Okay.
The reason it has Luke in it because I love Luke Bryan.
Um, I, I don't know about Luke Bryant in there with my frogs. The funny thing is, the bumblebee dart frogs, the technical name for them is actually chocolate Lucamellas. So
Oh.
you can make them chocolate Luca Bryan Mella. No, that didn't sound right. Never mind. It didn't come out.
I got frogs, but they're sun catchers.
I'll have to look at them sometime. Big E, when did you send me the video of the? I don't remember seeing that. Was that recently? I don't remember seeing that. Did it come in an email or did you shoot me a text? She
Yep,
painted your
I-
avatar? That's
Yep,
awesome.
I sure did.
One of these days you'll have to show that off. I love looking at your art, your paintings.
I got several of them right beside me.
What do you got?
Let me.
Hold on.
Just right
I'm
here.
gonna try to figure out. There we go. Is this gonna work? All right,
Yeah.
it worked.
There's my unicorn. This is all my paintings.
Wow. You got a stack of them, huh?
Yeah, and all three of these bags right here are sun catchers.
Oh, wow.
The white one is the big one. They're all in a package where,
You've been busy.
yeah, I guess several of them.
Oh, wow.
I got that one.
That's great.
But wait till you see this right here. I got this one.
That almost looks like the field behind my house.
This one's called Heartland from Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And of course, I got some diamond arts too. I sell them too. And I got mermaids.
Oh, wow.
See if my camera will focus.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's the first one that I did because I didn't know how to do a sunset. So that was the basic beginning of me learning how to do a sunset.
That's your first sunset? That's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, that was the second one, but this one was my first one right here. If this is one big one, that's my first sunset.
You did a great job.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can see
still
you have-
I'm still learning at it, but it takes time though.
yeah, I have no artistic talent. I am completely jealous.
I had to set my cam down so I always keep my painting in a pile of neat.
That's awesome.
Then I got the kitty.
Halloween kitty.
Yep.
I have a black cat. I got her from my mom. One pitch black cat and 2 pure white cats.
Yep, and then I got some Christmas sun catchers. And I got these for sale. They're lights. I got these from Walmart, and so they don't work with my new laptop, so
Yeah.
the one I
Jack-
have it has a USB in it.
Oh, the laptop doesn't have the USB adapter?
Yeah, it does. But what's that fog one I had? There. This is a fog sun catcher.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
And I got a pink one too, pink fog. That's all
Jack.
my mess.
Jack Ballman, brother, I hope you're okay, man.
This is all my paintbrushes.
Whoa, that's a lot of brushes. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Holy smokes.
And I
Is
got a
that
whole lot more.
That's a shoe rack, right?
Yeah, I use my paintbrushes in.
That's awesome. That is a lot of paintbrushes.
Yeah. And then all that is my shelf. All paints of that is my shelf.
Wow.
And I got a whole lot more underneath my bed and in my closet.
As far as paints, I have maybe 25% of one of your shelves. Holy smokes.
That's
You
just
could
half
open
of
up-
it.
You could open up a paint store.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got like 3 big, huge storage bins of canvases in my closet.
Now, if somebody were to send you a roll of canvas, would you be able to use something like that, or would it already have to be on frames?
They can send me something like that.
Because somewhere, I don't know where, I would have to go searching for it, but I'm pretty sure I have a big, thick roll of canvas, like big roll of canvas.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't mind.
I used to have, well, still have a lot of it, a bunch of sign making stuff for making different kinds of signs. And some of the stuff that I had gotten with it is just material that I'll never need or use. Um, so I'll have to look for that. If I can find it, I'll definitely reach out.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, let's see here. I think my phone is freezing up on me here. Sorry for the hand.
It's alright. I just saw to show me Sasquatch.
Hey, Sassy.
And I'm very close to 2K.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Post your link. Can you post your link? Can I
Yeah.
post your link? Let me see here. Copy link address.
There it is.
You got it in there? Okay.
Yep.
Go sub to Jessica, everybody. Help her reach that 2K.
If I get to 2K, I do a big giveaway party.
And when it happens, I'll throw something in there for you. I'll throw in a donation.
Oh,
Get one of my
awesome.
pours. Get one of my pours in there.
Let
So
me see.
after we get you up to 2K, I'll give away another one of my silver pours at your party. You're gonna have to let me know when it is though.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be at nighttime.
Okay. Well, that's good because
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't make
Because
it during the day.
cause during daytime, cause sometimes me and my family is very busy if we were to go out somewhere like during daytime, and so I have to
Yeah,
do it at nighttime.
I think the evening is
I only
probably
got 7
for it.
subs to go.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Come on, folks, get over there. Show Jessica some love. That's fantastic. Let's see.
Yeah, tomorrow morning my mom's gotta do some more cooking. But she gotta wake up early in the morning, but I'm gonna sleep until 10.
Must be nice. Actually, I'm gonna end up sleeping in too. So it is kind of nice to be able to sleep in, ain't it?
Yeah. I'm not a morning person.
Me neither. I hate waking up early. Actually, I didn't wake up until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon today.
Mm.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll sleep in just a little too late.
Oh wow, Jack. I know it's supposed to be really cold here.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly out here too. It's been below freezing at night.
Are
Last
they?
night we got some serious snow,
Oh wow.
but luckily it all melted by the time I woke up.
Yeah, are they one day this week or next week in my area? It's supposed to be like in the 40s here. I was like, "Brr."
Yeah, I'm not down with the cold. I don't know. Show the camera for a second. Did that work? I think that worked. There we go. Well, Jessica, I appreciate you coming up to keep me company.
You're welcome.
I think
Hi,
I'm gonna call it in.
Empire Finds.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting pretty late here.
Yeah, it's after 2 a.m. here.
Yeah, me too. But, all right. Well, I'm gonna probably end it. So if
Okay.
I don't see you again tomorrow, I hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving with your family.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have my papa and grandma come, and then it's gonna be me and my mom, dad, and my uncle, and we're just gonna have some delicious desserts and stuff.
Nice. Well, I hope you have a good time.
Thank you. And it's
I'm
getting
sorry.
really late. It's getting really late here, and I'm starting to get sleepy. So I hope you have a good night too.
Great. Well, thanks for coming up with me.
You're welcome. All
All
right.
right.
Good night, everyone.
Everybody, I hope you all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Is there anybody? What are you guys doing tomorrow? What's everybody's plans for tomorrow? Empire, what's going on, brother? Ah, shit.
With the big birds in flight again. And gray clouds, a white walls, a blue skies, we gon' fly.
Thank you, Mr. Chubby Hubby. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your missus as well. Did she come home yet? I hope she came home for you. That sucks, Biggie. I'm sorry, man. I decided to sleep in and take today off, and I'm taking tomorrow off too. But anyway. Empire, I appreciate you, brother. Nice. Sounds good. Hey, if anybody here doesn't know Empire Finds, he is into his metal melting. Dude breaks down pretty heavy equipment and makes some pretty decent content. And result Empire, I'm still waiting on the gold recovery, man. I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, oh shit, hold on. Here, add a moderator. Empire, I just made you a moderator. Put something at it. And don't mind me, folks. I'm just taking care of some things that need to be taken care of. There we go. There's got a few more mods in here now. Are you able? Here, let me see here. I'm still trying to figure this out. How my
like blows
computer is
Every moment
freezing
is
up.
led up to this. All of my trips that spun me out have shown me I'm done with the underground. I'm coming out of my grave, risen like Jesus. This is the debut of a new man who was made. Resistance is into a breakthrough. Hey, you man in the mirror, are you really ready to do this? Abandon the bandages that had you mummified and sucked you dry. All the habits of mushrooms that told you to let go of 100 times that you ignored. And pretended like everything's fucking fine. Endless self-abuse and all of the victimization.
Thank you, Mr. Chubby Hubby.
For you now. When do I get a vacation? I'm tired of all the fatigue.
It took a lot of work to
I
do
need to
that.
commit and not leave it to fate. I know that my mission's to keep you awake.
Thanks, Biggie. Yeah, it's
Don't fall back asleep
much
on me
needed
now.
time off.
My purpose is
My
to
customers
become
aren't going
the
to be
best
real
me,
happy with it,
doing
but
the work that upsets me,
we're going to have to
feeling
get
the feels
used
I
to it.
suppress, knowing
Get over
eventually
it.
I will be set free. The shadows are fading away. Strong
I
in my
actually
light, I've
just
been
told
able
one
to
of them
stay. The end
recently
of the
that
tunnel is opening
I'm going to
up. I
be
can see
taking
that what's
more
coming is
time off
brighter than day. I've had me a glimpse or two from a
because he
different
kept
view than I
calling and
get to
bitching
do
that
what I dreamt to
I
do.
wasn't getting
I
his stuff done
dedicated my
fast
life
enough.
to the job I was sent to do. Now
So
there's no
I
doubt in my
told him,
mind
get
that
used
my
to it
mind is
or go
creating
find
all.
somebody
So
else
I'm
because
bouncing out of the mindset that it's not time yet,
I'm
so
getting
I'll be
tired
able to ball. Wow.
and I'm dropping customers.
After all, I'm here to make a living from
So if
this
you don't
shit.
like it,
So I'm
he could be one of
identifying
them and go
blockages
find
and
somebody
limited
else
beliefs that are stopping
or
it.
deal
Backtracks
with
and
me.
kept my back flat like I'm trapped in this sarcophagus.
He's still
I
with
read
me.
the
He
book of the
decided to
dead.
deal
Now
with
I'm
me.
preparing to don some ritual shit. Switch up the script and bury myself like Egyptians did. Cause you ain't allowed to, you die every day. So every night I blast off to visit the machine elves and experiment like Pavlov. Figure out what it takes to break the conditioning and the mind control. To quit spinning the gears of fear and hop off of the bicycle.
All right, everybody.
And so is the industry. So
I'm gonna end this.
sign on a dotted line 'cause I know about its history.
Don't enjoy
Blood
this full.
sacrifice that it takes to proceed to the portal. So
Kill
watch
the
me get to the
music
goal without
because
selling my
that's
soul. My
starting to
technique is
bother
immortal.
me. There we go. Sometimes I just can't deal with that. Much love, brother Spud. I appreciate you guys for swinging in and chilling with me tonight. Yeah, man, it's gotten, yeah. Money is good, but life is absolutely too short. Well put. Mr. Chubby Hubby. You forgot the ho ho ho. All right. Empire, it'll happen, man. Shit, if you got that cold recovery done, you'd be able to make a decent chunk of change off of that. Holy shit, I can't breathe. All right, everybody. I keep saying I'm going to end it, but I keep not ending it. So, much love. And I will probably do this again tomorrow night after I get all settled in. So, if you guys are bored at the end of your night and your bellies are full, feel free to come hang out with Shrooms. Happy Thanksgiving. It will be. That is the plan. If you like bad movies, you should check it out. That's funny. All right. I appreciate you, Empire. All right. I'm gonna end it. Good night, everybody. Much love. And again, thank you for chilling with me. And I will talk to you all soon.